What's up, brick builders? Today's build is the Firefighter. Set number 4031. Year it came out was 1991. Age group 6+. Number of parts 361 pieces. Price per piece is 17 pence. Ouch. Cost brand new 1991 was $59.99. Value now, if you have one that's still mint and sealed, very good box, good condition, you're looking at £217. This is a great investment. Used, you're looking at £79 to £152. Still pretty good value. What's up, folks? Shaun from BRIT'N Bricks. How you doing? This is awesome. Found this in the car boot sale. Oh my gosh, it was such a good find. Great condition. See the boat there? The stickers are in very, very good condition. Front one's still a little bit peeling, as you can see, but all of the stickers there, the hull is in immaculate condition. Got the sticker on the back as well. So, and the holing, it is just, it's a little bit dusty. It's a little bit dusty. We've got the original instructions as well, which is absolutely fantastic. We're going to be using these. And all the other bits and pieces that we have here. Minifigures as well. We had to get a few pieces in just to finish it, because when we got it was kind of made up, but it wasn't 100% all the right pieces, including one of the torsos on the minifigures. It was supposed to have been a zipper torso, and we got BRIT'N delivery today, so that actually completed it all. That's the part we've been waiting for, which is absolutely fantastic. So let's do this. There we go. Here's all our bits and pieces right here. Going to start off with the minifigures. We've got a couple of plates separated over there. We've got the I believe rare inverted windscreens. So we got two of those, and the Lego itself, the bricks are a little bit dusty, but they are in really good condition. So we're gonna have the instructions over here, and I'm gonna be very careful with them if I can. Let's get going. Let's get going. Right. So minifigures first. Usually it's a rule of thumb. So we'll put him together, and you gotta have a life jacket. Put your life jacket on, mate. There we go. Nice smiley face, because that's your generic Lego smiley face at the time. And there we have our first firefighter. And we got Captain torso here. We had two of those. You can see there. We had two of those. One of them was as the helicopter pilot, so that was the wrong torso for it. This torso was only featured in this set as well. We want another life jacket. No, we're doing the captain here. So pop his head on, and we got to find the captain's hat. Captain's hat, and that's on back to front. There we have our captain. And we've got another zip up torso. So we want some blue legs. We're going to do another life jacket this time. So life jacket. Get the smiley head. I love the original smiley faces. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments. I love the original smiley faces. They're so nostalgic. And we want another firefighter hat. And that be our third person. So we got another zip up body. This time we got a helicopter pilot, because 4 minifigures came with this set. So we just need a smiley face and a helmet. Black helmet with divots inside of it for the visor. Pop that on. Can we find the visor? It'd be be lying around here somewhere. I'm going to move these plates aside for a bit. We've got some printed parts as well. We got the tape recorder, which is fantastic. I believe there's a couple of telephones, black and a red telephone. There's the visor. So we'll put the visor on for him. I'll make sure we have it the right way up. Snaps in place, and there we go. There's our helicopter pilot, folks. Actually proper this time. So he's got the proper body. So there's our 4 guys. And let's do the helicopter. So we want 1x6, 2 1x6 plates, black, and we want 1x6 and a 2x6. So we got 2x6. We got a load of 2x6 there, and a 1x6 in front of it, and we want the 1x6 black plate. That's the skids. Then we want 2 1x2 plates that are going on the back end there in the middle. We want another one. That's a jumper. There it is. So pop the second one on top of that. And then we've got these special plates that have the studs on each end. And they're going to go right there. So you got a stud on each side. So you're putting them in the middle basically. And we want another one of those. Where's the studs? Got steering wheels. There we go. I love the instructions as well. They're so classic. Right, so we want an inverted and a slope. So we've got 1x2 inverted, 1x2 slope. So you're getting this kind of angle here. So we got a 1x2 slope. Now we just want a 1x2 inverted. And then a 2x2 inverted. 2x2. That's a 2x3. Don't want a 2x3. Okay, 2x2. That's going to go, I believe, on top of these plates. So it's like that. And then we've got the lantern bricks. They're going on the ends here. I think those are lanterns without slots. They are indeed lanterns without slots. Various different mold types, one with slots, one without slots. And then we've got 2 more sloped, 1x2 slopes, 2 1x2 slopes as one. And we want another one. There we go. And then 2 jumper plates. So we found 1 jumper plate that goes there, and there's the other one there. And then we go attach the hoses. So they're going to go on the ends of the studs here, and then onto these arms here. Stud. So you got that. And then doing the back end, so we want the 1x10, another jumper plate, I just turn the contrast down a touch. That's better. So we got the jumper plate on the end there, rotate. Autofocus works. Yep. And we want the plate with the pin on the end. So the pin's going to be to hold the rotor, the rear rotor. And here it is. So it's a 2x2 plate step with the pin on the end. And that's going to go on that with the pin facing out towards you, not away from you. That's usually the classic side of where the helicopter rotor is. Then we got a 1x2 sloped going on top of there to make the tail. So we want a 1x2 sloped. Then we want a trans red 1x1 square plate for the light. And then we're going to attach that to the helicopter. There. Very cool. And then we got two 1x2 white plates going on either side. So we've got two there. And we've got one. And two. So you got that. We got the aerial to go onto the tail as well. So these are a little bit of a tight fit. I want to force it. There we go. There's his aerial. And then we've got a, looks like a 2x4 Technic plate. So it's a plate, there we go. It's the plate with the 3 holes in it. That's going to go across there like so. Next we are going to have the 2x3. That's going to go there. And then we've got some sloped 1x2s on either side of that. So that's going there. And the 1x2, whoops, 1x2 sloped there. And then we've got the 2x3 plate in here. That's one of the plates that we had to find. And these 2 control sticks as well, black. We had to find these in our little collection as well. So this whole plate was missing, this whole assembly. Not too difficult to find pieces for it. And there's the other black one. So pop that in there. Play around a bit. There's these control levers. And we got the cockpit. Nice curved piece there. Trans light blue. And we got the hinged piece that's going on here. It's a 1x4 plate with these fingers. And those are going to slot into there. And that gives you your hinge. Then it's going to attach to the top right there. Oh, there's something wrong there. Got these slopes going the wrong way for a start. There we go. Whoops. That's better. And then we've got the police light, or the emergency lights, green, navigation. And these are 1x1 square tiles and red. So there's your navigation lights. And then we got the black 2x2 plate special with the pins sitting up in the middle. That's going to act as your top rotor. It's black. Right? Yeah. Look. Could be dark bluish grey. You never tell. There's the rear rotor. Where's the black plate? Or dark bluish grey plate? Did they use these? No. There's the rotor. Those are the weight bricks. There it is. It's laying on its side. So attach that. Then the rotor. Rotor can be a little bit tight, so just push it down until you hear it snap and give it a whirl. And then we've got the black tiles. I think it's 1x8s. Black, long black tiles. And either side. I turn the page. Put the old helicopter pilot in there. He'll be happy. Put his arms up so that he can get a little bit of control. And there we go. One helicopter. Pretty cool. Got the rear rear rotor to go on. See if I can get it on the right way. That looks like the right way. Oh. Bit of a push. There you go. Nice. Helicopter. First part done. And we got the boat. So, got the hull. And we got the weight bricks. 2 weight bricks are going to go in the back here. So, we're going to put those in. They're leaving 1 stud on the side. So, they're leaving 1 stud along there. And this basically is for buoyancy if you do decide to float it. And 3 studs. Is that 1, 2, 3? Is it? I'm going to go with the white bricks, and those will be my markers. So we want 1x2 bricks. Those are 3 studs. 1, 2, 3. Drop. And these are going to be your formers for the deck. So then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 studs, and then another couple of bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop. Now we know where this brick goes. It's going to go 2 studs off, like so. That looks about right to me. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. We go. Just drop that last white brick in there. There we go. So then we got some white bricks going on top of the weighted brick here. So they're going to go 1 there and 1 there. So they're going to be a stud from the edge of the brick in. So you're going to have 4 stud. You're going to have 4 studs in the middle. And then we got the plates going across from here look like they're light grey, or are they black? Could be black actually. Yeah, they're gonna be black. So pop them in there like so. Excellent. And then we got some more 1x2 bricks going on top of these weighted bricks on the ends, and the ends like that, and on the ends on the other side. Yeah, find the other 1x2 brick. It's behind you. There it is. And that is the start of the boat. Next part is a little bit of the decking. Now this is a little compartment at the base of the boat. So first of all, we're starting off with these two plates here, and then we're going to put this plate. Is this plate 2, 3, 4, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and that's going to be 1 stud in, and we're leaving 4 studs on the end. So 1 stud in, 4 studs on the end. So it's like that. Then we put in another, what's it, a 4x8 across there, so you've got the full deck. Next we've got is 1x6 plates, red plate, 1x6 red plate. 1x6 red plate. It's going to go along the line where your 4x8 joins, and it's going to go on the other side on the 6x8. So it's going to go right on that line there. And next we've got bricks going round the edge. So we got that and that, and then that. These are 8s, 1x8s around like so. And then we've got a black 2x2 square brick sitting in the middle, well, in the edge there. And then we got a yellow chair, there we go, yellow chair in front of it. And then we've got some inverted 2x2s, light grey. And I say light grey, it's light grey, it's not light bluish grey. And they're going to go on each corner. So for these pieces to be light grey and be in very, very good condition and not tainted or stained or anything like that is absolutely fantastic. This was the find. So 1x6 is in between, all around. Light grey again. And there is a massive difference between the light grey and the light bluish grey. We want another light grey brick. There it is. So kind of getting his little den there. And then we got the printed black telephone, which is a 2x2 sloped brick. It is printed. If you can see that. It's printed. And that's going to go on that 2x2 black brick. And then we're going to mount that in the boat. And it's going to go on these pieces here. Perfect. Next is the deck. No, we got some beams going across here. Is it 2x8s? 1x8s? 1x8s? Oh. And the ends. 1x8s on the ends. This is just to support the decking that's coming next. We got a 2x4 brick. White 2x4 brick. Be a white 2x4 brick going across here. Okay, we seem to be missing a 2x4 brick. White. Is there another 2x4 brick sitting there? Or 1x4s? No. How interesting. Is that just supported like that then? I guess it was. I'll pop that on there. And we got some plates going around here. We got a big plate going here as well. I'll drop that in there. Oh, that's not matching. There we go. And then the 4x, I think it's 4x12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 4x12s. There. So you know you're getting the decking of the boat. And we're just going to make these panels here. So we're going to use the 2x8s on the outside. 2x8, and then the 1x8s on the inside. So 2x8s. This is where you go drop it inside the hole, and the 1x8s there. So now you've got the deck and a little command center or something there. We got some 1x2 tiles, no plates, going around the edge of it. So we've got it's one plate, one stud off the edge. I think it's there. Looks like it. And so we do the other side the same. And then we've got one up here in the middle. One right on the edge there, on the edge of that plate. We got those, and the next thing we have is the H on the back end for the helicopter. So it's 1x4 tiles, and it's 2 studs in. 1, 2. So back a bit. That's your first piece. So you're going to do the same thing again. 1, 2. There. Then we got 1x6 going across. There. That's going to hold the skids. These 2 studs here. It's going to be kind of like act like a modular. Like modular buildings. And then put the other tile there. And the other tile there, and that's the helicopter pad. Then we got 1x2 red bricks that are just going to sit and join those 2 plates up either side like that. And then we've got some sloped. We've got a ladder, so we'll put the ladder in. So he's got this plate special ladder that's going to go there. Now mate, you can get out, in and out on the deck. There's actually 2 ladders, there's one on each side. So there you go. Now you can get out. Or it's adding some nice vent detail or shelving detail in the boat. And we got this 2x2 double angled roof tile. So it's like used for the corners of a roof, and that's going to line up with the ladder. That's why we put the ladder in, so we know where that goes. Then we got a 2x3 sloped roof tile, 2x3. That's going to join that. So you got this slope, and then we're doing another one of these corners on here, like so. And we're going to put black plates, 1x2 black plates on top of those. So there's 1, 2, and also on the middle one, that's a jumper plate. So is that 1x2 black plate on there. And then we got some 1x4 bricks that are going from here, and they're joining onto the other side of the deck, and those are in each other. And then we got 1x2 bricks coming off those at an angle, so you got like that stud gap in the corner like that. You should have 2 studs in between the two. So that's your layout at the moment. Next page. Trying to be very careful with these. Right, so we got a yellow bar, and we got 2. So we'll do these first. We got 2 1x1 circular plates. These are going to be like acting as your, I think, tie-offs for when they moor the boat, and you wrap the rope around it. I'm not sure what the technical word is. Please flame me in the comments. But yeah, they wrap the rope round those. Mooring places? I don't know. We got this yellow arch, very low yellow arch here. It's actually a fairly rare piece as well. And that's going to go there. Then we have this complicated arm looking piece, and it's 3 of these. So we want 3 of those, and we want a couple of these for connecting together. Point it upside down, so smooth side up, studs down, and just put the fingers in between each other. Try not to force it too much. You'll hear a little snap, and that'll be, or a little pop, and that'll be it hinged like so. So then we're doing another one of those by the looks of things. So we want 3 of those, right? There's 1. Two. 3, and now stick them together. I think that's how it goes, and then it should do this. That's one of them, and that's going to go it's going to go about, so it's 2 studs off here. So it's going to go about there. Now you can use it. It's going to be for the lifting platform. We've also got I think it's a red 2x3, or is it 2x2? Looks like a 2x2 that's going off here. That's the telephone piece, that's not it. 2x2. 2x2 sloped. Is there any 2x2 slopes? There's one. That's going to go there. And then we've got the corner piece going on there. So we're building around it. And so we got 2 inverted. So we've got to be 2 studs. 1, 2. See where I am. Here. Yeah, 1, 2. It's going to be 2 studs in from the edge here. 1, 2, and then your third stud you're going to drop the inverted. Next to that you're dropping a 1x1 brick, and that kind of marks out where you're putting the rest of it. So we want another inverted. Are we doing the same thing on the other side? Yes, we are. This is probably for the cabin roof, at a guess. Okay. So we've got a white 6x6 plate is going on top of that. Is that not supported? Yeah, it's supported. Okay. Right. So it goes on top of that. And let's make sure we haven't missed anything else. Nope, that looks good. So then we've got some more. We got these lights here. So we're going to put those in next. So we got some more 1x1 white studs, or yeah, circular plates, and they're going to go on each side, each end of the H. A few more of those. There's one. And there's the other. And then on top of those plates, you got to put trans dark blue circular plates, 1x1 circular plates on top of those. And that is your helicopter landing lights. Helicopter pad, landing pad lights. I would have thought they'd be like orange or something like that. The next part is the other piece with the fingers. So go snap those together. It's 3 of these. So that's 1. Remember, shiny side up, studs down. So that when you lift it, the studs up. So it's 2. We want 3. That's 1. And there's the other. Studs down, shiny side up. That one went very well. And then put it together. So you're going to have a hinge at the bottom there. Then in the middle, you're going to have the hinge on the right hand side. So left hand side, right hand side, then left hand side. Pull it just to test it. That works perfectly. And then you're going to add it to the base, but you're going to turn it the other way from what this one is. So you get to see the hinge. The hinge is here, so the hinge on the other one is going to be on the other side, like so. And then you're going to have these 4 studs match. They're going to line up. The next piece is some windows and panels. Okay. So the windows and panels are going after the inverted here. And it's a single windows, because you got double windows as well. So we've got single windows, so single windows. And we got a 2x2 brick over the top. We've got a single window. Single window. Was it single window on one side? No, single window on both sides. I'm seeing double windows. Single window, there it is. It's got an anomaly stuck to it. There we go. So that there, and a 1x2 brick over the top. So we're starting to build the cabin. Then we got these panels just to speed the build up, like that. So we've got the panels there. Squeeze them together a bit. Now we've got these really cool inverted tool pieces. These are what? These are 2x4, 4 up, I think. And those are going to go into this area here with the sloping outwards. Okay. So another one on the other side. So you're kind of getting that cabin feel. And we got looks like 1x1 bricks on the end, on either side, like so. So you got the 1x1 bricks on either side there, and then you got these lantern bricks going in the middle with the stud facing outwards, like so. And then you go put my favorite ever piece of Lego, tile special with the grate, and then we're going to put another one of those 2x4 inverted, again facing outwards, and that's that side done. 1x1 brick here and here, so we got 1x1 brick. Used a lot of 1x1 brick pieces in this, which is really good to see, because it's an old brick. 2x4 sloped, then a 1x1 brick, very early, and the 2x4 tall inverted, and turn it around, and we're going to just do the same thing here on this side here. So we want a 1x1 brick on either side, and then we want the lantern bricks in the middle. And get the all-time favorite piece and stick it on there and there. It's just really, really good piece for detail. It has so much usage. It really does. It's a really, really, really cool piece. So we got this 2x2 spinner turntable. It's going to be 4 studs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's dropping here. It's a turntable plate. It's the red and grey one. Because there's a couple of turntables with this. And that's just going to sit there. And you see it's a turntable there. Let's see if we haven't missed anything. Yeah, we do. We've got the printed tape part is going to sit on top of the black 2x2 sloped printed telephone. That's going to sit on top of there. I totally missed that. There we go, like that. Now we can record all the calls. For training purposes only. Okay, so back end. So we're going to finish this off. So it's a 2x3 sloped. 2x3 sloped. We haven't got that many pieces left now. 2x3 sloped. Then the corner piece. And corner piece. There we go. Is there a piece going in the front? No. Doesn't look like it, no. And we got some doors going on here. So the doors are going on the red plate. That's why the red plate was put in there, just to elevate it a little bit. So you've got these red doors. These are pretty old doors. Used to see them on trucks, on the back of trucks and stuff, and the old vintage buildings. So you're going to drop those in there. Like so. And they line perfectly with the walls that we just put in. So we're going to put a roof over the top or something, or some plates. We got some cabin lights going in. So we got some, it's a kind of cool detail, lantern brick, and it's actually going to do the job as a lantern. And you got the 1x1 square plates, these two here. So they're going to go on the front of the lantern, and they're actually going to act as a lantern. Shocking. And then we got another lantern brick on the other side. So we just need another 1x1 square lantern with the piece on it. Excellent. 3 inverted 2x2 off the end here. They're going to go across on this white plate. Kind of made this cozy little den here, which is really cool. Can't wait to take a peek. And what else we got? We got a control. So this is an interesting piece. Where is it? This is an interesting piece right here, and it is actually labeled as control console stand or something. But that's what it's used for. It's used for control console. I wonder what other stuff people have used this element for. It's a very interesting element, but for this it is going to be a speed control, I think. So I'll pop that on top of there at a slight angle, like so. So it's got to be like the speed or the throttle or something. So that's going in there. And we got the steering wheel as well. Steering wheel's going to go in the middle, and then the little control thing's going to go next to it. So the little control piece is going on that far end there. Then we got, there's a blue steering wheel. We don't want that. We want a white steering wheel. So we got one steering wheel and a white steering wheel. So we got 2 steering wheels for this set, which is really cool. You could probably make some pretty decent speedboats. But there you go. That's the that's the control. I'm guessing this is where the boat gets piloted. Right, so we got another one of your yellow bars going across here. So that's 2 studs off the front. So it goes in the middle like so. Boat's really starting to come to now. I got 2x3 plate going on to the turntable like so. Nice squeak. And we got a 2x2 brick going on 2 studs off the front like that. Looking good. Right, red telephone. Red telephone is going to be sitting on this end here. So where's the red telephone? There it is. It's a red telephone printed part again. That's going to sit there. And then we've got 2 bricks with studs on the end. Well, lantern bricks are going to go on the front like that. And then we've got a 2x2 going there to fill that gap. There you go. That's what you got there. Next we have some stud bricks. Lantern bricks are going to go on here as well. So we put the lantern bricks on there. They're going to be facing outwards. So we got another lantern bricks somewhere. Yep. Facing outwards like so. Now then, next is a turntable on top of here. So that is a red and grey one as well. There you go, red and grey. It's going to fit across there. Now it should, this whole thing should work. You can see it's kind of crisscrossing, which is what you should do. It's easier to lift up and push down as well. We got 2 plate specials with bars going on the white ends of the ladders here. So these are going to be like your handrails or something. There's one. So there's one on there. And one on there, like that. And we got 2x6 white plates going across here. It's going to reinforce the ceiling, I think, and also it pins these doors together. Now you can use the doors. Quite stiff. Another 2x6. Problem with having a white desk. The 2x6s disappear. Especially if they're white. Just gotta line that door up. And there we go. Now we have complete door functionality. And you can see the little... I would say that is the comms room. There's not much really to it. So I'm going to say that's a comms room. Either that or it's the phone box. 1x4 going across here. 1x4 plate. It's going to go across there. Just to form that up. 2x4 bricks are going... No, 1x4 bricks are going to go across here just to fill this gap in here on the cabin wall. So 1x4 bricks on there. Like that. And I think we're... Turn the page. We've got... Okay, so we got an angled piece there. It's a little bit dusty. I do apologise. And that is going to sit half on the turntable, like so. Next we've got a hinged plate, again a little bit dusty, I do apologise, and a black 1x4 with fingers. I think it's black. Is it red? No, it's white. It's white. There we go. So just go push those together gently, test it. Got a nice smooth hinge, and that is going to go on these studs here. So the plate is going to go on there, like so. And there you got your little peekaboo hatch there that you can let your guy out, or he can escape the boat real quick when it's sinking. 2x3 bricks, black. They're going to go 2 studs off the end and on there. So we got 2 of those like that, and then they're going to have what looks like it looks like 1x3 bricks going off the edge there. So there's 2 of those. So that's kind of following that line. And then we've got 2 1x1 white square plates on the ends of the inverted here. 1x1 square plates, 2, yep, says that. And then we've got a plate. Is that a 1x4 plate's going to go across here, and then a corner plate's going to go across here? Yeah. So it's a 1x4 plate across the top. This is probably forming the stripe on the boat. You can see the uniform stripe along the boat there. That's going to be quite cool, little bit of detail. Yeah, that's going to go around the corner there. And then we've got another 1x4 plate going across the front there. Then another corner plate there. And then another 1x4 plate to finish that off, giving us that nice white stripe. And on the ends of these 2 studs here, yep, it's my favourite part. So it's kind of acting like windows, vents, kind of air ducts or something. That's what I'm thinking. We got 2 clear 1x1 circular plates on the ends of these inverted instead of white 1x1s. We got some circular 1x1s there. We have the hinged brick here. It's been used in a lot of models for its ability to do different angles. And that is going to sit on top of these 2 bricks here, and it's going to be the hinge facing outwards, so it can bend forwards like that. And then we've got a jumper plate is going to go on top of that, like that. And then also we've got one of those handles, one of these little guys is going to go on the side stud of that brick there. We're going to have to put this down to do this. The model's getting quite heavy now. There we go. So we got that little control handle there. And we got 2 1x1 circular plates going there for the front tie-offs. Like so. Awesome. And we're on the next stage, right? So we're putting the other half of this on. So this makes a full platform. And it's going to have a 2x3 going across just to keep it together. Like so. And your platform should still raise, and now it turns as well. Excellent. We're going to be tiling off, so I'll go lift this up. We're going to be tiling off these pieces here. So we've got 1x4 tiles going all the way around, just to finish that off, which is nice. And then just drop that down, smooth. 2x3 yellow plates going on top of the 2x3 black bricks. Then we've got 2x2 and then a 2x3. So we've got 2x2 going here and then the 2x3 going across. So we'll put 2x3 in first and you'll see what I mean. There you go, you got your 2x2 space there. So put your 2x2 in there. So it's kind of forming that corner. So we're going to do the same thing. And 2x2. Got 2x2 bricks added. It used in this model as well, which is really cool. Again, old parts. Looks like that's an 8, a 1x8 tile is going to go across the front like that. It's going to be forming like a modular style lift up piece for the cabin, I'm guessing. And what we got next? That's it for that stage. That was a quick stage. Next stage is a chair, a yellow chair. Is going to fit on there. So it's on the side where it's got the 2 studs, not the one stud row, or not the 2 stud row, like that. And then we've got 2 black lantern bricks again with the studs facing outwards. On opposite sides, like that. And see the studs there on the ends. Oh, okay. And then we got some 1x1 plates with studs on the end, and those are going to go on the edges of this platform. So there's 2 of those, like so. There we go. And then we got these 2x4, is that 2x3? 2x3 sloped bricks, and they're going to go on the side, sloping outwards. So they're sloping outwards there. So the 2s, and then there's 2x3, 1x3 next to it. So 1x3 and the 2x3. It's kind of forming a tower or something like that. Again, we're going to do 1x3 brick and then 1x2 brick. So overlapping, because if you put the 2 on top of a 2, it'll fall apart pretty easy. So you kind of overlap it. So it's a 2, then it was a 3. Well, it was actually a 3 at first, then it was a 2, then it was a 3, and now that should make it a lot stronger. So we're going to do that and then put that. So we got this big, nice, steep corner, a little bit of room there for maybe a bit of detail. And then we've got the 2 windows So the panel with the 2 windows are going on that 1x4 plate, like that. And then on the front, no, nothing. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So we got 1x1 cylinder, old school, open stud. Has to be open stud. And this is a really cool use of a part. It's a chalice. It's a yellow chalice. See that? It's a yellow goblet, and it's going to be used as a water cannon. So you got to pop it on the end of the cylinder there, and it's going to be used as a water cannon. So there's our first water cannon right there, and you can tilt it, and you can see that. That is ingenious, isn't it? That is such cool design. I love it. Brilliant. So the next thing is we've got another one of those hinged bricks is going on top of those 2 bricks with studs. Hinge facing out again, because this is going to be another cannon, I'm guessing. And that also has a control lever on the side of it, so we'll pop that on there. Go again, do that with it on the floor. I was going to say on the floor, on the table. So that's, I can handle it, and then show you it. There you go. There's your little control lever there, and this is your hinged brick for another water cannon, which it looks really good. I love the way it was done. Fantastic. We got some yellow 1x1 circular plates going on the ends here. These are going to form lights. So, because the guy controlling this cannon needs to see where he's going, I'm sure. Get that on properly. There we go. And another one. I love seeing these pieces as well. I mean, it really gets me to the soul when I see them in green, because I mean the green tile is something, and I just lost that. I don't know where I just threw that. So the green tile is something else, but the green circular one, that's like vintage space, absolutely fantastic. That's my era. That's my nostalgia right there. So that's done. Right. Okay. So we got 1x3 plates, yellow, going across here. So we got another yellow band. So we got a yellow band at the bottom here. We're going to have a yellow band at the top, like so. I wonder if they're going to be funnels or not. Yeah, you see, I was telling you about this base here. We're going to put that ladder element in it. That's cool. That fills that space really, really nicely. We go on the other side as well. The design on this has just been so well thought of. What's this, 1x10 or 1x12? Going across to hold all of that side together. That makes that a hell of a lot stronger. So there's that there. And we got this white band coming up again now. So we got space for 1x4 tiles across the top here and here. So something's going to come down here that moves, because it's smooth edge there, smooth edge there, smooth edge there. What else we got? I think that's that for that stage. So the next stage is it looks like the roof. And now I need that green tile. That went somewhere. Where did it go? Did it? It didn't go completely off the table, did it? I don't know where that went. There's going to be a navigation light short. Look on the floor. Huh? Let's have a quick look on the floor. Wow, it's just one of those pieces that just bounced everywhere and nowhere. So, I guess we'll find that later on. We want the axe. On the keyboard. I don't know where it went. I can put that down there. I'll put that in view now so you guys can see it. There you go. Put the helicopter on top. And the helicopter does sit there if you tilt the thing. That's what I was saying about those studs. Okay, so those are 2x4s. Those aren't 2x4s. That's because it's 6. It's an 8. So yeah, 2x8, and then the classic way of building Lego back in the day, lining them up like that. Attach the hinge parts. I'll do that. And lay them down. And then the plate is going to go across the top here, and that holds those plates in place. That's why you're laying it down, but you could always build it in the air. We got a jumper plate in the middle on the front. I'm guessing that's the front. We've got Shaun's all-time favourite piece. Please don't say that we haven't got one. There we go. On the other side there, in the middle. And then we're going to attach that. No, we're not. We're going to turn it upside down and put the rare inverted Translite blue windows, which, because they're inverted, they make proper ship cabin windows. Pop that on that plate there, and you should have, let's see if I can turn it. Oh, helicopter, I was avoiding that. You should have your cabin like that, and it lifts up. Oh, fantastic. Poor helicopter's lost at sea. The same as the green part that flew off somewhere. I swear it's going to be underneath those pieces. Never mind. Right. So that's done. Right, so we've got the navigation pieces going on next. So we've got green stud on there, and the red. That's a red tile. There should not be a red tile. Maybe that was a thing that I overlooked. I could put the red tile. Oh, what? I put this on wrong, didn't I? There we are. It's for the helicopter. There we go. Red plate, and we got some inverted and sloped on the tower here. So we got the inverted facing outwards like that, then got the sloped facing off the back like that. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. No. There you go. Right. So that's that. And the next thing is This black plate here, it's very dusty. I don't know how I can undust that just to smarten it. It will look fantastic when it's cleaned up. Right, then we got these two turntables, and they're the black and grey ones. They're going to go on at each end of this. What's this? An 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 10. So it's a wow. On each end, like so, they are turntables. And then we've got a jumper plate going on the back middle part, and we got those tilting bricks again, and they're going to go on the ends of these turntables with the hinged part facing into the turntable. So the smooth part is on the end. We'll do that on the other side, like that. So you got the hinged part there, so it hinges in towards the turntable, you see, and it's smooth on the back end. Next after that, this is a piece that we had to find and replace. It was a white cone instead of a silver tube like that. So it's a white cone, and underneath, I'm going to turn it upside down, we've got a white hinged brick. Now if you didn't see it properly in black, here you go, you can see it a lot better in the white. And that's going to go underneath, and that's going to be, so if we turn it upside down like so, it's going to go like that, and it's going to be smooth side in on the plate, so the hinge part is facing out, and it's going to be like that. And then you're going to put two 1x1 trans yellow circular plates on the end, and that's going to act as spotlights. That's cool. That's really cool. I like that. And then we're going to attach that to the tower that we've got here. So we've got the tower here, and there you go, like that. So you got the spotlights in there for shining on the deck. We got some more water cannons coming up here, and we got a water cannon coming up here. So all in total at the moment looks like it has 4 water cannons. And next part is the sloped pieces here. So we got a plate going across here to level this up. So that's a 2x6 going across. Or is it a 2x6? Going across there, like that. And then we got these 1x3s are just going to come off the sides there, just to smooth that out. Looks like we're doing the finishing touches to it now. So we're just going to give it a little bit of definition. And again, on the front end here, with these 1x3 sloped. So it's like that. Interesting. And then we have the water cannons. Right, so same design. The cylinder, we got to do 4 of these. So we got, these are actually different. You got 2 cylinders on top of each other, and then you've got the chalice. So it's kind of a longer cannon, and those are going to go. We got some jumper plates going onto those hinged bricks. I forgot about that. So you got these jumper plates going on there. See that? And then the water cannon's going to attach to it. So we've got another water cannon to make. Chalice. I really like this. Like that. And there's your 2 top water cannons. Excellent. Now what we got is 2 water cannons on here, and it's the same design, so it's double barrel. So that there, and that on there. Pop that on there. That's going to be a powerful water cannon, that is, because it's double. And there, so like that, and then move up and down. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so we got like, looks like fire extinguishers, or it could be, I don't know. Car looks like a fire extinguisher. And that's going to go on either side here. This is another one of those pieces that I had to find, was one of these. It didn't have one of those. That was missing. And I've got a load of those in grey and black. I only had one in yellow. I was so lucky. I was like, wow, I'm going to have to order it. But no. So on each side, just like that. And so then we got a couple going onto this bar here. And so there's one there. And looks like there's another one next to it. Quite sure what those are. Tools, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what that is. And oh, right, okay. So we've got on this jumper plate, we have the old vintage. This part was used as an old vintage ray gun in the vintage space stuff, or a scanner or something like that. It looks like a megaphone piece. So we got that, and we're going to put a trans yellow piece on there, and that's going to be mounted into the jumper, and that's going to be another light. So can't go wrong with all these lights, can you? Next is 2 antennas going off these sloped pieces here. So we got 1 and 2. There you go. Very much looking the part. Very much looking the part. Next we have, so this dish here we had to replace. The one we got was a very dark silver, where it's supposed to be actually light grey. This one is slightly stained. It is a little bit different, not too much of a difference there. It is slightly stained because this is out from one of my collections, really old stuff, and that's going to go on there. And that is a 4x4 dish, whereas the one that was with it was a 3x3. Then we got the old antenna bar. That's going to go on top. And then we've got the old emergency beacon. It's a trans dark blue barrel. That's going to go on the end there. Just enough to support another aerial. And that's going to go on top like that. Oop, knock the helicopter blade off. So it looks like that. It's fantastic. It is a really, really, really cool build. It really is. I love it. So we've got some tools on the ends here. So we got the megaphone. So this is a black version of that white piece there for the light. That's going to go in there. So that's megaphone. And of course, you've got the fireman's axe. Got to have your fireman's axe. So that's going to go in there. That's where your tool pieces go. So it's like that. It's like a tool rack. We've got... Those were extra. Those were extra. That was extra. Although they did make the model look pretty good with those on. But those were extra. The little red bricks extra. So these yellow cone pieces. Those go on the helicopter. Yellow cone pieces go on the other side like that. And we got some aerials. Got 2 aerials still. Okay, we got 1. These are for the control levers. So there's actually 2 on the cannons. So up, pop. Pop that on there. That's 1. And got 1 on here. Slight angle. I want to break them. They're such a good tight fit there. That looks like it. That indeed looks like it. So let's put it all together. And so guy sits in the other water cannon, and the captain. Where's the blue steering wheel? Oh, I knocked the aerial off. Captain, you can go in and steer that stuff. Look, there he is. So there we go, folks. That's it. In a nutshell, we got front water cannon manned. We got the captain. Got the old aerial there. We got the inverted windows, rear, blue panels. Got some stickers there. We got a little cubby hole here, with communications. Very cool. With some spotlights on either side. There's one there. I mean, this is Spotlight City. It's got spotlights everywhere. Spotlights there, spotlight there. There's like lights everywhere. It's got lights on here. There's lights here. Yeah, it's a Spotlight City. Then there's the other guy on here with the double cannon, and if the helicopter stays, just lift it up, and the platform extends up. Like so. You get those hard to reach areas. Drop it, push it down. Obviously we got the helicopter. The old pilot who can't access because the axe is stopping his window from going up. But he's got the zip up uniform now instead of the captain's uniform, which what we had when we got the boat. And gotta say, it's probably my most favourite set yet for a while. It has to be my most favourite set for a while. It's quite the size, as you can see, but it is so cool. I got that contrast right up, haven't I? Oh, that saturation. That's what it is. Probably the saturation. But there you go, folks. That is the build. That is set 4031. 1991 Firefighter. That's what it's called. It's the Firefighter. Absolutely phenomenal set. Love it. Absolutely love it. So folks, if you enjoyed that, give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down, don't be shy, leave a comment, that'd be cool, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm Shaun from BRIT'N. Peace.